Korea greeting. My name is Navarro Aldana, and today I am going to present a professional simulation called Synchronization Global Nexus Project, an international virtual development initiative coordinating with colleges for Europe, Asia, and Latin America. This presentation explains how communication strategy, negotiation process, and intercultural collaboration were used to manage a global technological development. Before reviewing the project status, let me briefly explain life cycle of the Nexus project. The project was divided into four main phases: conflict resolution, objective process reporting, schedule projection, and retrospective analysis. A strategy requires different grammatical tools and communication strategies to coordinate international team effectively. Now, to better understand the urgency on the development, I would like you to listen to a short voice message sent this morning with our partner in London. Hi team! I'm calling to check the status of the data migration. We need to know if the security protocols have been established yet. As you can hear, the international team is representing an urgent update regarding development and security implementation. In phase 1, several challenges appeared during the negotiation process. Although the European Division initial resistance the budget reduction, the resources were eventually approved by the certain committee. However, the Asian team requests a 2-week delay because of logistical concerns. Despite serious network outages during several migrations, they developed one complete on time by redistributing the workload among departments. These contract connectors help maintain diplomatic and professional communication style. Responding to the previous inquiry, I am pleased to report that the security protocols were established by the technical team last night. In addition, the Q3 performed data and currently being analyzed by the Central Committee. The communication protocol was successfully implemented across a global region, and a phase 1 delivery has been reviewed and approved by international stakeholders. The passive voice was intentionally used to focus on action and results rather than assigning responsibility. Looking ahead, by next Friday, the beta version will have been delivered to a stakeholders. During the following week, or especially with the monitoring user feedback in real time to guarantee operating stability and quality assurance. At this stage, future forms were used to spread planning, projection, and long-term coordination in a professional and collaborative tone. During the retrospective phase, the team analyzing critical incidents and possible improvements will show how studied the severe capacity limit more careful before launch. The remote team must have left the office before the synchronization meeting was updated automatically. Additionally, some communication delays could have been avoided in the Slack protocol has been unified earlier. Using past model allowed the team to evaluate decisions, identify mistakes, and propose solutions constructively. Professional simulation also include a meta-linguistic reflection about communication strategies. Throughout the project, I adapted by language by using a formal register and professional vocabulary such as stakeholder development and sprint. The objective was to ensure clarity, precision, and professionalism during international collaboration. This section explains how grammatical structure influences professional communication. The passive voice helps maintain objectivity and reduce blame assignment, preserving team harmony. At the same time, conditional and modal verbs improve critical thinking and decision-making during problem-solving activities. This linguistic tool became the foundation and effective communication in multicultural environments. My intercultural environment influenced while I communicate with colleagues from different cultural backgrounds. I intentionally avoided excessive code switching and maintained and consistent English discourse to reduce misunderstanding among non-native speakers. Furthermore, contrast connect to have valid different perspectives with demonstrate empathy and professionalism. This experience taught me that effective communication is essential for building trust across cultures. In conclusion, this professional simulation demonstrates that language is not only a grammatical system but also a strategic professional tool. Professional fluency may be able to manage crises, coordinate multicultural teams, and communicate effectively across international environments. Thank you very much for your attention. Goodbye.